Hi everyone, welcome to NDVA educational YouTube channel. Today our Python program was lists. So before explaining this program requirement, I want to highlight few points regarding to this list concept. First, list concept was very useful in Python programming and it is very regularly used in all programmings from easy levels to difficult levels. This concept was involving like loops concept and condition concept was involving in every programming, right? Like this list concept also involved in every programming language, so this is important concept. And coming to the second point, which relates to this program requirement, basically the data present in list store like this is example only. So 9 here, first position will be 0, so this is the 0 position, this is the first position, this is the second, this is the third position, like that. I want to highlight point here was list first position was 0. This point I want to highlight here, and it will be useful in every programming which we are using list concept. And coming to this program requirement, here they provided some commands and they want us to perform these commands, and these commands we are performing on list, any one of the list. Here they mentions consider a list, you can perform the following operation. So we need to consider one list, so we need to perform these operations on this list. And coming to the down, they provided one example how can we take input and how we need to print our output and some more details here. So they take one n value as 4. This means number of lines of operations needs to be performed. Here they provided n value as 4, so only 4 lines will be we are unable to perform the operations. We can perform the all append operations also. Any operation we can perform, but that limit only up to 4. And here I will explain one by one. First they perform the append operation. First we taking the list like this, empty list. So we are appending the number 1 in this list. So it will be stored like this. And coming to the second operations also append. The basic functionality of the append operation is it will be appended to the list at the last. So here I appended 2, right? Instead of getting the first value, it will be stored in the last. This is the append functionality, operation functionality. And coming to the insert, here 2 integers are provided. First one is the value and second one is the position. So we need to add this value in the list at the first position, as I explained before starting program, right? Here first position means this one, so we need to add our perform our insert operation to this list, because before present list only, right, we need to apply the operation. So in this list we need to insert 3 element at first position. So by applying this insert operation, this list will be changed like this. So this is the first position, this is the 0 position. At the first position we are adding 3 as a value. In this way we need to develop our requirement. And last they perform the print operation. So whenever we are applying print operation, then only the data present in the list was be displayed in the output option. And coming to the sample input and sample output, this is also similar to the example, but here n value taking as 4, but in sample input they mention n value as 12. So it means we can able to apply our operations in 12 lines. Here insert applied in 3 lines, we can able to apply in 12 lines also. here the limit is 12 lines, like that. So I will explain the code line by line now. Here insert 3 times print, we can able to use any operations as they provided here. Insert, print, remove, append, sort, we need to perform all these commands in our program requirement as mentioned in sample input and sample output. I will write code line by line. So first I need to print this, right? Read this integer, right? So n equal, I will take here n as variable to store our reading integer value. Int input, I did explain this in every program, I think. And this is the variable name. I did already explain in the first video what is variable concept, also very important. This is the basically as our information, this is the small concept. Like variable simply means storing any value, like it stores integer value, string value, boolean value, and float value, like that. And coming to this requirement, first I did read this number. After that I need to perform these operations line by line. So for that I am using one loop condition for I in range of n. So here why I am using loop was, here I provided 12, so 12 lines are performed. Why only 12 lines are performed? Whenever we are restricting the loop with this value, before that value of lines will only be performed. So we need to initialize one list also, right? On that list only we can perform all the operations. So I will take list name as output. This is my list name. So as I previously explained, right, we need to initialize our list value like this. This is the variable name, and in this variable name output, in this variable I am using to initialize my list. So this is the empty list, I did initialize like that. And coming to the loop, I need to here all need to remember one point. This is the data stored in the list. So and every data present here separated by the space. So after insert, space will be present, after 0 space will be present. So we need to take basically like input equal to input of dot split off. So this line means we are reading this input like this: insert 05, insert 10, insert 06, or print, whatever it may be. Why I am highlighting here split was, every data having the space in between. So this is the 0 position, need to remember, and this is the first position, and this is the second position, like that. So some operation not needed any first position and second position, like sort, print, pop, like that. And coming to the down, I write the I will use one condition here. If input of 0, we know, right, input I am reading these numbers, basically input of 0 means first position. So this position we can read any operation name. So I will follow one by one like this. Here I will take print operation as first thing. So order is not important, we can read anything. So whenever first value will be the print, this means input of, here we are reading the input, right? whenever input value of 0 position will be print. 0 position means here this is the 0 position, right? In this program requirement, in 0 position all the data having operations only, and one first position, second position, rarely the data would be related to the operation. So some operations don't have any one position and second position like that. If it is print operation, coming to the down, print output of not needed. In this way, after writing the code, I will briefly explain once also, and after reading, please practice this program or any program, then only you can able to learn Python programming perfectly. And next I will take elif, because we have lot of commands, right? So I will take now insert elif input of 0 position. 0 position will be insert now. Here first I am assuming 0 position. If I take print as my first command, or if my first command was insert, like that I will insert using the conditions. And here output dot insert of int of inp of 1. So this basically means we are in the example they provided, right? In insert operation we need to read extra 2 integer values, because here insert value first will be the value, second will be the position indication. So here I will read the first one and I will read the second one also. I will copy this simply, comma, paste here, and I will change the position. So it means whenever 0 value will be insert. So here this is the one example. 0 value present as insert, right? Whenever insert operation is there, on that time we need to perform at the first position we need to give any number, so that I mention int, and second position also we need to give some number, so that I write like this. And coming to the next line, elif input of 0. So 0 position print command is completed, insert command is completed. Now I will take append. So in append command, output dot append of, so we can directly copy this. I did already copied that, right? So I will paste here. And why I am taking like this was, here append we only need to read one integer value, that integer value present at first position of the list. So I take first position of the list and I did take only one integer value. So this is the append operation performance. And coming to the elif, we have lot of commands, right? Remove, pop, like that. So I will take here as remove input of 0 equal to remove. So whenever a remove operation is there, at the time output dot remove of, here as basically in remove also we need to remove any number present in the list. So I will as easily copy here and same copy here. So this means first position value whatever we are giving, that value, if that value present in the list, that value will be removed. So this means remove operation we are performing like that. And coming to the next one, we can take command as pop equal to we can take operation as pop. We can directly simply write as output dot pop off. This is enough. And coming to the next line, we can perform the pop operation like this. Here we don't need to read any integer value, so that I didn't mention any integer value like this. And pop operation functionality was it will be remove a number at the end of the list if we are applying this operation. And coming to the next line, elif input of 0 means command name 0 position. So we are providing the input like this, right? Insert 05. So in the input, the first position we are basically give command. So I'll assigning command like this. So here command name is pop, remove and sort. So here sort is also there, right? So I'll use sort option. Whenever this first value will be sort, this means command is sort, we need to perform our output like output dot sort of. Here in the sort operation itself, you need to provide semicolon, and final condition here was reverse. So I didn't write any elif, I will directly write else condition. So here output we need to write correctly, and in else condition directly we can write output dot reverse of. In reverse also as easily same which we are used in sort operation, we need to provide a semicolon here. Now once we can try to execute this program, whether it is executed or not. So in the one sample test case is provided, this was executed. I will try to submit this code whether it is executed or not. So this code also executed. So I will explain this program briefly. Here first I will take the number of lines I need to perform. So I will take an as variable name. In this variable I store the number of lines we need to perform. And coming to the output equal to list square bracket. This means we are initializing one empty list, because we need to perform all our operations on the empty list only, right? In this empty list, if I perform insert operation, I can able to add any number on that. If I perform the append operation, I am able to add any number at the end of the empty list. So that I am taking this list. In this list only I did perform all operation output dot insert of, output dot append of, output dot remove of, like this I did perform. And I did already mention at the starting, before starting of the program, and I also want to highlight that point. This was 0 position, this was first position, this was second position. So this is the data which is the stored in the list, so that we can assume this was the 0 position, first position, second position. So that only I did assigned 0 position whenever 0 position is print, whenever 0 position is insert. So here I am providing insert, right? So whenever insert is 0 position, I need to perform like this. If any confusion, please proceed to listen multiple times, then only you can understand. And after listening multiple times, you can individually practice on online editor and this Hackerrank platform, then only you can able to understanding the program. If any doubt, please feel to ping in comment section. Thanks for support. Thank you all.